I'm putting up a Christmas tree. But don't worry, well, you can absolutely judge. This isn't like the main Christmas tree. This is my extension slash I need to do work in front of the Christmas tree. If you can't tell, I have been struck down in the prime of life with the virus that's been doing the rounds lately here in Ireland. I had just such a brilliant week last week, and I was going to like loads of different events. I don't go to that many events. And there was like loads of lovely ones that I really wanted to go to. And then I was like meeting friends for lunch and meeting friends for dinner, and went into town on Saturday to do a bit of Christmas shopping. And I woke up on Sunday and my body was just like, oh no. I had like aches, I had chills, and the fatigue was just on another level. So I spent most of Sunday in bed, best part of Monday in bed, and then it started to move down into my chest. So this is the most that I've talked in a while. I actually filmed this intro a few minutes ago and I kept having to like stop to breathe and catch my breath. But no, I'm on the mend. I'm definitely feeling better. I'm just so tired. I'm just really tired right now. But the plan was I was going to go out into the greenhouse and we were going to plant some bulbs, but I just don't have it in me. Like, I haven't planted my bulbs yet, but they'll get done. I'm not worried about it. I think Mum and I were going to tackle the garden and just kind of give it one last tidy before we put the garden to bed, so to speak. But yeah, the weather's just been wet and damp and miserable, and my nephew was over just before Halloween for a few days. I tried plans to like film with him planting bulbs, but like it was just miserable and it was windy and rainy, and so we were just having cozy vibes in here doing different crafts and that. And he came to a work event with me as well, which he thought was really cool. But what I wanted to do today is I'm putting up a Christmas tree. This is, as you can see, can you see? Yeah, it's a slim, snowy tree. So it's a pencil tree, really thin, nice and tall, 6 foot. And I bought this, got a couple of months ago, maybe back in September, in Home Bargains. It was £25. I thought that was fab. I've always wanted a flocked pencil tree. So I do have a third Christmas tree. I'm going to cough. I'm going to try not to cough. And it's just green. And I've had that for years as well. I think I bought that in Argos like 10 years ago maybe. And that's great and all, but I was like, I feel like the extension needs a nice one of these, you know, a nice flocked snowy Christmas tree. I'm going to be decorating like more in here, and I thought that this would be a nice thing. And then as well, I need to have like a nice Christmassy background to be able to film Christmas beauty content for my Instagram. So I'm going to just do that today, because I figured if I go outside and I start trying to plant bulbs and make a mess with all compost and be lifting that, I don't have the energy today. I didn't even have the energy to put makeup on. But it's fine. Oh, very tired. I didn't think sitting here talking would be as tired. But I think I do have the energy to just like potter away and not build this, assemble this, that's the word. So yeah, and I figured as well, so we have, my nephew is coming over on Saturday, Sam. So he's going to be 2 next month. We actually have the same birthday. He arrived early, 2 years ago. Having a tree like this means that like when he is over, I'll just be able to move it into another room, because he is going to be in everything this year. It's going to be so funny. But also like a lot of work as parents out there. I'm sure you know. I have this, and then I'm trying to decide on lights, because let me explain. With the other green pencil tree that I've had for years, I've been able to fit 2 sets of lights on it over the years, and so we'll see what this looks like, these ones. But what I'm thinking is, so I've got 4 sets of lights. Like, isn't that adorable? They're like vintagey LED lights. I think they'll be really nice on it, but they're nice and small, so it means that I can have these. Yeah, I love these lights. So I actually have a video of my nephew Matthew years ago, and when he was got maybe 3, where I had these lights on the green pencil tree. And let me show you and I'll explain why it's such a little cute thing. There's just a really soft light. Oh. And so when he was over years ago, I have videos of Matthew going, hi green ball, hi baby ball, and they're lovely. And so I've been able to fit 2 sets of lights on there, but now I have, so I wonder, should I keep that for the green, the small pencil tree that I'm going to put in the hallway / up in my office, keep this one down here, right? But what if these ones that I like, these look really obvious on on that tree. Oh, I love them. I love them. These are from the range. I think they're really vibrant because I know that like with the snowy tree, the traditional would be to have like the warm kind of vintage lights. But then just like when the kids are over, to have like a bit of colour. Sure, listen, we'll see anyway. What I might just do is put one set of lights on for now. Because I do have some decorations. I'll show you them as I'm like putting them on later. This is really hard to film. I can't even think. My brain will not work. Okay, let's just get cracking. I'm just having to sit down. That has taken a lot out of me. I really like this tree. I like the flocking on it. I think it's nice and thick. And it's not shedding too much. That's good, like considering that this is like the first time opening it from the box. I think that is pretty good for a tree that was £25. Like to me that looks way more expensive. And like as I'm adding stuff on, I'll fill out any like kind of spaces. I think that's lovely. Oh, that's made me so happy. Okay, phase 1 complete. I'm going to stop for a cup of tea because that has taken any shred of energy that I had out of me. But I love that. That has just made my day. I love it. It's so full and it's perfect. Is it a little bit like on the wonk that way, on the lean? I think so, but that's okay. I think that looks so cute. I'm letting it go dark so that you can see the shades of the lights. Oh, it's so dinkety. And so what I like about this is I'm going to be able to hide the wires with the different decorations, right? And so I can either have the coloured lights on, like this, or I can just have the white ones on. But when I turn the coloured ones off, this is what they look like. So they just look like little snowballs on the tree itself. So it'll only be at night where if I decide to turn the coloured lights on, that you'll see them. So, at least that part's done now. Back here, decorations and decor bits that I'll use either down here or in the main room. I bought these in Home Bargains, I think. And they'll go on a garland, I think. I don't know if I'll put them on the tree. I also took these from downstairs or from upstairs. These are different, paper decorations that I bought in Soft Green. They're like these type of ones. I got some little snowflake decorations. These are for the main Christmas tree. We needed kind of bigger red baubles, and I have plans for these. I will show you these in action. They're paper stars that I love. These for our Christmas table, so you can slot your cutlery in there when it comes to the time for Christmas dinner. I got some of these. These are the like felt pine cone decorations because Sam loves pine cones. Now I know that's probably not the best idea to get pine cones knowing that he's going to love them and try to take them off the tree. But look at these. I got 2 sets of these in the range and they're lovely for like little woodlandy bits. So you'll mostly see those when the lights are off or when the white lights are on, like the warm antique lights are on. I just think they're so cute, little foxes. Oh yeah, I got 2 of these by mistake. I didn't realise I had. They're like little felt Christmas tree decorations. Dinky. And to be honest, I got ones like this specifically for Sam, that if he does take them off, that they're not going to break. And I got like little wooden heart ones. Oh yeah, thought they were so sweet. Again, little wood. And then these, which I gave Sam one there a couple of weeks ago and he shook the living daylights out of it. I don't think I'll put these on the tree. I have an idea for those. The rest of the bits in the bag are decor bits that I'll show you another time because I have different plans for those. I've just put the tree here in the corner for now. I think we'll decide what we're going to do with the other kind of fake bamboo tree tomorrow. I can't. I feel like this has taken up all of my energy, but I love it. Now what I do think is, I think I need more kind of like larger decorations. I like those pine cones, but I feel like I need maybe 2 more. I love doing larger decorations in odd numbers, so I always think that they work better. I think the kids are going to love it, and I think it goes really nicely. Let me zoom out. I think it goes really nicely with the couch, and like when the curtains are pulled across, it's going to look lovely. Perfect. And I just love the fact that we can tuck it away in the corner like that. Now I do need to get a star for the top, and I think a few like kind of larger decorations, because as much as I love the little mushrooms, I feel like they're a little bit lost. I need to bring the little fox guys on around. Sorry, they're so cute. But anyway, that is job well done. Oh my god, hi. I'm out of the house for the first time since Sunday, and it is a miserable day. That's the wind shaking the car. Oh, I think we are in the midst of Storm Claudia. But I wanted to come to the range today to have a little look to see if there's any other kind of like larger decorations for the little tree that I put up yesterday. So I'm gonna have a look at there and have a look at see if they have any like tree toppers, like stars or whatever. And yeah, and just be out in the world again. I haven't been in the world in ages. These are nice, but I think they might be a bit too big for the tree. €4 each. No, I don't think so. I do like these ones. They're nice. Not for the tree, but they're lovely. They're real soft. I like those. Oh, it's blustery out. Yeah, it's kind of busy in there, so I couldn't really film that much, but I got a few bits that I think are going to be nice, and I'll show them to you when I get home. I'm sitting here trying to decide whether to go to the bigger range. It's like 10 minutes away. Okay, this is me justifying it to myself. It's 10 minutes away. I'm out anyway, and I can get a drive-through coffee on the way home. I didn't see any stars or tree toppers in that one that I liked, so like the selection was very small compared to this one. Okay, decision made. We're going to the big one. I did it. I went to the other range. I got my bits, and now I'm floored now. So I didn't film in there, but yeah, got a few more little picks and stuff for like the main Christmas tree as well, because I needed a couple extra kind of goldy bits there. Saw them in there and I was like, perfect. But now I'm gonna get myself a coffee for the way home, and yeah, I'll show you everything that I got when I get home. Oh my god, lads, it is miserable out. Oh, that's better lighting. Do you know what? I'm gonna put my fleece on because I need to stay warm. But I made it. I made it to 2 shops today. It was great. Here, let me sit down for a second. The bamboo tree there, Mum was saying yesterday, she knows where she's going to put it, which is great. So we're probably going to do that either today or over the weekend. Because yeah, tomorrow Sam will be here for the day and he's just so funny. He's at such a funny age and I'm hoping that the rain stops because he loves being outside. He's so cute. He loves deadheading the flowers for me. He takes after his nanny Betty for that. So I'm after getting 2 bags of stuff in the range. I think some of the bits I'll use for this tree. I just love it so much. And I wanted to get, you can kind of see it better now that there are no lights on or anything like that, where you can kind of see the wires a little bit. So I'm after getting kind of slightly bigger decorations. And I got these. Yeah. So I got these little picks. Ooh. Oh, and this. Also, I have glitter everywhere. I was like looking at myself upstairs. I have glitter here on my chest. There's glitter on the camera. Yeah, see these little picks, because I just thought that they'd be nice to add like a little bit of colour into there maybe. Like around. So I got a few of those. That'll even be like in a nice like a little vase or something on the window or on the table. That's why things like that, they're like a handy little thing to have, that you can use them not just in one place. Yeah, I think I got 3 or 5 of these. I can't remember. All I know is that it's odd numbers, but they catch the light really nicely, right? And I thought they'd be cool for like really kind of in the branches to catch the light. So you're not necessarily going to see them as like decor when the lights are off. We had the tree on last night. We always have like the sliding doors open, like they're never closed. I don't remember the last time they were closed. Just love having like all the space. And we just kept like looking down, and it's such a cute tree. I love it. So I got a few of those. These might be too big, but we'll see. I just love them. Little acorns. They're adorable. Yeah, they're a little bit big, aren't they? Just have to figure out the right place for them. No, because I think they balance the pine cones. I got these, but not for that tree. They'll either go on the big tree, kind of inside, like in the branches, to catch more light, or they'll go on the garland here. But they're like little clip-on ones, little clip-on earrings. And they only had 2. It annoyed me. I thought I got that in the first range, and I thought that I'd be able to get a 3rd one in the bigger range, but they didn't. And then I got these wooden stars. I got 3 of those. I just thought they were lovely. Again, to go with the rustic. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that now. Yeah. So 3 of those. And then I got these as well, 2 packs of these, and they have 4. And they're called toadstool picks. And excuse me, if you're doing your own garland or your own wreath this year, things like this are really handy. So just add that little bit of interest, but without being kind of too big or wild looking. So, you know, I can just like sit them on the branches. They don't have like the what's that thing called? Like the stem of them aren't very bendy. So we'll see. But I just think they're a nice kind of proportion. I love that. I love them. I'll just leave them there because I love them. Actually, let me put the other 2 up. Even though I have 8. Oh. Well, these are slightly different. They have like a little, one of them leaves. Oh, they look cute. So just have to be careful with them. That we call him Hurricane Sam. Doesn't get his hands on them. But you know what? He's 2. It'll be fine. Cute. So that's what I got in the first range. And then in the second range, I got some of these. Again, big picks. And again, I just thought that if I needed to fill this out a bit. Let me see. Don't know if I needed to do that, or again, add it to the garland if I want. I like it, it's just to add fullness. But in fairness now, this tree, the more I look at it, and I took just a couple of photos just on my phone yesterday, with the white lights and then with the coloured lights, it just makes it look so full. I think I got 5 of them. So then I got these for the big tree, for the main tree. I got 7 of them, and they're picks that I can bend around the stems, or I'm not going to put them on this tree, but just to show you what I mean. So I'm going to be able to, on the big tree, have them, well, that kind of looks good though there as well. Have them tucked in so that when the tree lights are on, they're going to catch the light, because when we were doing the Christmas tree last year, like decorating it, I felt that it was very, we have kind of like a traditional Christmas tree colour scheme, and it's the red and the gold. I love like the cozy Christmas, the nostalgia, and I felt that the tree very much leaned heavily on the red department. We didn't have a huge amount of gold. So I said to myself this year that I needed to just get a couple more gold bits, and these were so cheap. They were like $1.30 each, and they'll sit in amongst the branches. Like the branches on the big tree are going to be much thicker, so they'll just sit inside and catch the light really nicely. And then even when the lights are off, it will still look nice, because I felt that because there was so much red on the tree, when the lights are off, which to be honest, not off that often, all you could see was red. There was nothing, we needed more decorations. So got 7 of those, and then I got 3 of these. I really like that. So they're green with gold glitter on the edges, and I love them. You know, they're just going to catch the light really nicely. And they were $2.10. No, they were on sale actually. They should have been $1.45 or something. 90¢. Olive green geometric bauble. Amazing, 90¢ each. Happy day. So got these for the main Christmas tree again, just that little bit more gold. So 2 packs of those. Just to give a little bit of movement, a little bit of glitter. Gonna be finding glitter everywhere, but you know what? I'm here for it. Now I got these for the tree. I'm not sure. We'll see. I don't know how much they were. $1.55. That's really good. Because I feel like we have, you know, with the bronzy bits of the baubles of the pine cones of the foxes, that this would add a little bit of something to it. But like my pet peeve, and I know probably makes them affordable, is that they don't have, the decorations are not pre-threaded. But first world problems, it's fine. So that's what I got today. I had planned a little bit to maybe do a few bits in the garden, as in bring stuff from outside into the greenhouse, but no, it's miserable. I just want to mind myself for the next few days, and I think next week, because I feel like next week it's going to get colder, which I'm excited about. But as I said in yesterday's clips, I have all of my spring bulbs to plant, and it's fine, they'll get planted. I'll be doing those next week. But yeah, I want to tidy up the garden, but it's just really windy and blustery, and it's a day for being inside. I'm gonna have actually a little orange. Now, speaking of which, sorry, I just realised, I was like, speaking of which, what I have to say next has nothing to do with oranges, but I'm just going to eat one while we're here. So I have been brainstorming different things that I want to do between now and the end of the year. And what I'm thinking about doing is, now not Vlogmas, because I don't think I live that exciting a life to be able to vlog every day. But I was thinking about having, like, doing more videos, because I know I've been like quite inconsistent when it comes to the weekly videos with the garden and that. So what I was thinking about doing was, yeah, over the course of the next, like between now and Christmas, having a few more videos, even if it's like 2 a week, but they might be shorter videos. Oh my god, so juicy, so juicy. Like there'll be a few garden bits, and a few beauty bits, maybe some Christmas gifting ideas, things to do in Dublin at Christmas. So yeah, I'm still in the brainstorming, planning part of that, because it's funny, because factoring in things to do and film it when I don't really put my family or my friends online, it's a challenge. But you know what? I'm here for the challenge. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing more videos per week, but just having them shorter, because I don't want to just like sit and talk rubbish just for the sake of trying to get a longer video, do you know? So now, let me know what you think. I need to get a tree skirt. I'm so excited to like decorate properly, because we were only just thinking, like, this time last year we were living upstairs, the down here was getting plastered, and it was just, yeah, it was full on. And the whole Christmas decoration part of life last year was just so quick and so panicked. And you know what? When I look back at photos of this time last year, it makes me feel funny. I don't think I could explain how much it knocked me sideways, getting all the work done and, you know, kind of going through it for so long. But we did it. Worth it, but we did it. I'm really looking forward to having the family over again now this year, for Christmas dinner. When Mum was away a couple of months ago, she bought a new tablecloth for this table, and it's gonna be so cute. I feel like it will tie in with the snowy little Christmas tree, and we're after getting like garland for along here, around the window. I just want the kids when they come in this year to be like, wow, and just feel cozy. Just feel cozy. And I feel real cozy listening to that wind and rain outside. But anyway, I'm going to finish up my orange. Let me know what you think about my version of Vlogmas, and I'll get cracking and thinking of ideas to do to film over the course of the next few weeks. I just love the trees that much. Do you ever just be like, I just love everything about this tree? So I just need to hide the wires just a little bit. But to be honest, like if we're all ever in here, the lights are going to be on, do you know? When I was in the range today, I was actually looking to see if they had a tree like this that I could tell people, because the amount of people that were asking me where the tree was from after I posted it on Instagram yesterday, and because like we don't have Home Bargains here in the south of Ireland. This is the closest one would be Newry, which is about like an hour-ish drive from here. The one that we usually go to, the Home Bargains that we usually go to, is in Banbridge. I can't remember if I said that earlier, but they just have the most random stuff. So this year I'm making both of my nephews an advent calendar. I've been doing it for Matthew for the last 3 or 4 years, and because he knows like that I love doing advent calendars. So yeah, if you like beauty advent calendars and if you like a bit of fun, my mum and I, we've been doing this for maybe 7 years or so. We've been doing advent calendars, and we open them every day in December, obviously. And some of the calendars I'm sent, some I've bought, and it's very funny because the woman has no interest whatsoever. Like, she loves doing it, right? And whenever we are doing it, put this here. Oh yeah, that's so cute. So yeah, whenever we're doing the advent calendars, also we have a theme tune. I can't sing it on here because it will flag copyright, but you know, oh my god, the glitter on the floor. You know the theme tune from Home Alone? It's that, but I've put words to it. So it's advent calendars, do. And I've basically ruined Home Alone for a lot of people. So what we do every day is we open up the different advent calendars, but I use it as an opportunity to, I suppose, educate people on the different products, like a few products all at once, because I tend to know the products like the back of my hand, and so it's fun times. I like this now because the tree looks like it's doing something, even with the lights off. Oh, I just can't wait to have everybody over. There. Put that one there. Oh, I like that. That's kind of filling in the little gappages. Okay, just listen. The storm is blowing like a proper gale outside, and I just feel so cozy. Like 195, and it's just a little bit of fullness, and then the bit of like colour with the red is fab. Oh my god, I love it! It just fills out those gaps, and now all I have to do is put the strings on these, and then I'll hang those up. So we'll be back in a second. Okay, I think that these might be the last decorations. Oh, I love them. So there are 4 mirrored ones, and then 4 glittery ones. I'm so clumsy. I can catch them, and then these will catch the coloured lights as well really nicely.